Coming up, trying to remember a plot from 5 months ago. White Knight Boy still being a simp. And another edition of not listening to the end of people's sentences. This and more in today's episode of actual Let's Play Iruna Online. Oh hey, it's XPPlayer here, and welcome back to an episode of actual Let's Play Iruna Online. And yeah, it's been forever since I last made a video for this one, and it's mainly because I'm only a main quest player. As I always said, I only do main quests. And after like what seems like forever, we finally have our new chapter. So when we last left off, we basically wrapped up the flashback era. We kind of like restored the memories, more or less, of what happened on the War of the Gods era. And yeah, they kind of restored them back to their memory pieces, and yeah, it was brutal, obviously. I mean, considering that how things were going. And to be honest, I think I'm still quite concerned with Kelto, even though it's been like forever since we last met him. But yeah, I would like to see what happened to Kelto, honestly. That's something I'd like to explore more. But yeah, as you can see, we're finally back on the main quest. It's been forever. Yeah, exactly. We've seen like some sort of legacy from Lich, in the form of his armor, but we never seen anything written about Kelto. That's the problem. Who knows? How interesting fact do you try to find out there? Oh, Telia! Hello there, Hisashiburi! Hello there. Nani ga tsudaetai mono? Oof! Planes, hello there. Red pillar? Oh wow. Okay. Huh, it's probably some sort of decaying thing. I don't know, probably, if I were to guess right now, it's probably some sort of like change in history sort of thing. Maybe green was the method as to like a sort of like progression of the original history, but then the red one is like a force that sort of like unbalances the actual history, and that's probably where Kelto plays a part in it. I don't know. Let's just go straight to the oof planes. Just go for it, okay? Go for it. It's been forever since I last get this thing. Also, what do you mean by red pillar? There's still this green pillar here. Look at that. Where's this? What? You said it was a red pillar. This one's a green pillar here. What's with that? Anyways, let me do this real quick. Dragon Hunt, White Snow Dragon. Okay, hello there. I don't know. Because, yeah, let's quickly head back in here. What is it trying to tell us indeed? Is it Keltoy memory? Probably is. Good chances are Keltoy's memories. We'll see. Okay, we got Sauro. And we got this being here. Hello there. Someone looks like a Sauro duplicate somehow. I don't know. Never seen a guy with like horns like that. Interesting. Do you have like any updates, or I just talk just shit? Just go straight into the past? Or I guess let's have a little chat there. Maize. Ah, right, makes sense. Okay. Right, so they're on a quest to get dragons, because if I remember, they used to be like sort of like prosecuted in a sense. They're sort of like the scapegoats for what happened in the world, and they kind of like, yeah, had to be in hiding, right? And so Keltoy was helping them, right? Keltoy was helping the dragons, right? Stand a resistance against the gods and such, because the dragons were becoming scapegoats. Finally, the plot is actually getting back to me now, so I mean, that's nice to hear. So yeah, we're finally back here, and yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Have a quick look at the grounds here. Hello there, Maize. Oh, right, that's a different woman, right? Einsan. Right. Remember, this was like right after the War of the Gods, right? Where basically, species of like self-unalive kind of like caused people to like have like this sort of like mutation, and they kind of like have their separate tribes of some of that. So that's why I have like the 4 distinct species. in the Iruna world now. So there's that. So now this one is DL, I believe. DL. DL was the one with animal ears, right? Yeah, Kemono Mimi. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, exactly. So the Qs are the short ones, greedy, like Palulu. What was it? The Humes are just regular people. The elves, more like Darkens, I suppose. They're elves and DLs. DLs? I cannot remember the name. God, it's been forever. But yeah, 4 tribes. One of them have animal ears. One of them are elves. One of them are just humans. Then the last one are these dwarf-sized merchants, greedy beings. So yeah, there's that. 4 main subspecies essentially. So yeah, DL then. Oh wow. I mean, it makes sense, definitely. You used to be the one that terrorized this army. Dang. It sounds some sort of like a redemption journey, I guess Einstein was doing. It's like one of those travels of redemption, I suppose. I mean, I get that. I get why she wanted to do that then. Hey, I'm all for her. I'll say that's the case. This somehow feels like the... I'm getting a bit too political here. This somehow feels like the sort of like conflicts when you have like, say, on the Vietnam War or Japanese stuff. Like, you know, the atrocities back then. It's like, yeah, this time's probably a bit more justifiable in the sense that it's basically the exact same people that did it. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a bit political sort of things, I guess. But, you know, if they're trying to actively attempt to like do some proper reprimanding or sort of like retribution in the sense of like you know, atoning for what they have done in the past, I'd say give them a chance if they're genuine about doing it, you know. Bloomslow Martin. No, that more than anyone, you mean? Dare Yori, you mean, right? So more than anyone, not more than anymore. You'd think at this time they'd actually figure out the translations for these things, but yeah, it looks like I too got a little bit triggered about the translation. Yeah. Well, part because of that, I guess. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, not many people could survive in a cold that well, let's just say. This is why you want to have some sort of like fire skills, you know, to keep some warmth with you, let's just say. Dang, time skip, I tell you, dang. Okay, so that's Lich there. Hopefully he's not blindly believing in Specie or something like that. You know, I like the idea of like, yeah, you can believe, but you also need to have your sense of critical thinking as to like have your own sense of justice in the world. It's like, you don't have to exert on others, but you just need to know that where your ideals lie in the world, you know. And it's not necessarily correct on everyone's perspective. You can't do that, that's for sure. It's just that we have like different perceptions of the same thing that happened. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh, okay. This is gonna be the conflict, isn't it? So let's just go fighting against the dragons right now, and yet when we're talking about this stuff, Keltoy is actually the one against that force, because remember, Keltoy is basically the one that's basically sees the gods are the one, you know, not doing the good deed essentially, and seeing that the dragons are basically had become a scapegoat for the gods. Essentially, Keltoy wants to be by their side to rebel against the gods, essentially. So now you basically have this conflict where Keltoy and Lich will be fighting each other in a sense. And that's why Lich's name would be left down throughout history, whereas Keltoy's name basically got erased from history. It's probably because of this. So, yeah. I was wondering when fighting... Yeah, I don't think it grows that quickly. What is this Dragon Ball series where Trunks and Goten literally just become that literally? It's like between the gap of literally the end of Dragon Ball Super anime and then the end of Dragon Ball Z. It's just literally just instantly jump to that size. Yeah, surprising, yeah. Oh man, that's why that mate there basically got stuck. Remember the rock dragon all the way back in the abandoned ruins? Literally like on the first chapter, you literally walk into there. It's like, oh, this rock dragon's basically been sealed in. So that's probably Lich's work then, if that's the case. Interesting. In Specious name, I see. No matter who or what that dragon is committing crime, there's no doom. Yeah, basically, at this point, Lich is like blindly following after Specia at this point. It's like, I don't know, it feels like blind, unrequited love in a sense that Lich is feeling. I don't know, it's just that somehow it's like whatever Specia says he does, it's like some sort of blind faith sort of thing. And I guess in a sense that does like tick me off, in a sense it's like, you don't have your own sense of justice, you know? I find it weak, you know, I find it in a sense weak, as in like, you don't have anything else but fighting for the sake of other people. It's like, apparently you don't value your life as much as the other one, the person you're worshipping. It's not healthy to do that, you know? So, yeah. It's like, yeah. And obviously, our case is that we are somewhat biased in the sense that we got to experience the perspective of the dragons, because after all, Ruadum did mention that, you know, the dragons would be sealed and their power will be used to basically maintain the previous blessings that the gods had onto the world of Iruna. And that's not healthy, you know. It's like, okay, we messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and literally have a hands-off approach. Remember those blessings? We won't even touch those anymore. Nope. Even though that was supposed to be how we maintained the world in the first place, we're not gonna do that either. So, you remember those dragons you have there? Just go ahead and seal them and you can keep your blessings. We're like, yeah. That's just irresponsible of the gods, honestly. And sometimes, I don't know, as a person, adventurer, just trying to understand the perspective of all these gods, dragons, forces of nature, it's like, you find the gods a bit irresponsible in that aspect. Right. Apparently that gives them hope though. I'd say check on him. We're gonna just observe real quick. Because we aren't really certain after all, because after all, for us as an adventurer, we didn't know anything in between. We just only know the certain fragments that we see in between. That's all. So, yeah. Makes sense. So yeah, right now we're just gonna go ahead and just go straight up to the mountains. We don't even need to care about much of these things anymore. Alright. You need some recovery or something? Oh yeah. It's been forever since I last played the game. I only logged in basically once a day just to get the pets fed, basically. And yeah. I'm freezing just thinking about it. Yeah, it looks like Sauro can't really handle the cold at all. Not really the best, but hey, it's there. It's there. I don't really like this perspective. There we go. Man, this is really trippy. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Finally, we're back out. Right, time to follow this and just let the autopilot do our work. Yeah, perfect. I don't like the dash. Okay, so we're gonna get QB on because QB is gonna be our main pet, obviously. And yeah, let's go up here. So yeah, I mean, I haven't played Iruna in forever, as you could tell from my video logs. It's been like, I don't know how many months since I last played Iruna, but it's like, well, when we have been exposed to the perspectives of both the gods and the dragons, it's like, you feel like the dragons are more or less innocent of this, because in this way, when you see it, it's more like they're rebelling against them being sealed away. That's perhaps the rationale of why they're rampaging in the god's perspective. And so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to definitely please everyone. You can't please everyone because eventually you'll please no one in that context. So it's like you have to sacrifice one side for some things. Einstein. Okay, so this is the part of the memory that we saw. Okay. Lydia, hello there. Breath of her. Acquaintances or enemies? Contract? Conquer her boredom. Interesting. I lost connection. What is this madness? Oh man, we lost connection and just restarted the entire cutscene. Wow, okay. Right, so, I mean, here's the thing, it's like, what some of the problems are in this world is that no one actually bothered sitting down to actually understanding the other side's perspective. Like in this case, Ainzam thought on her own that the dragon would lay waste to the village, even though, as Lydia would explain, she never had the intention to begin with. So it's like, huh. Anyways, can we skip a little bit? Yeah. There we go. I fight for my life. Fighting maniac. Oh man. Oh man, that's why we came into combat. It's because we apparently need to satiate her desire of fighting. Okay, got it. Let me quickly switch here real quick. Get myself. Do I still remember how to fight in Iruna? It's been like 7 months since I last fought in this thing. I didn't even check my thing. Anyway, so with that said, we're gonna go here for 5. Somewhat annoyed it. And we go for Drain. Wow, 420 Blazing. Hello there. You gotta blaze these things, yeah? Come on, get closer, closer. Chikatsuite. Come on. Ouch. Okay. Right, so that was terrible. Okay. Well, it's been like quite a long time since I last fought in Iruna. Boy. Compeste kure? No, seriously, where? How did I fight in this thing? I don't know. Oh no, that's too close. Mitsu desu. Social distance. Please, give me some social distance. Please. Like really, please, give me some of that. Besides, I'm gonna quickly check how long since I last made an Iruna video. Because dear lord, it's been... How long? How long was it? Iruna, how long was it? Oh wow, February! 5 whole months since I last made this thing. Oh man, okay, oh wow. I feel old. Man, just look at that. 5 months ago, even a little bit more than 5 months ago, was my last main quest video. It really goes to show just how targeted they're making updates. Why? Azabimo, you still continue main quests. You should try doing like monthly updates. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be lovely. I would really appreciate that. But the way that you're putting it, it just makes me suffer. Why? Don't make me suffer like this. No. Mitsu desu. Social distance. Okay, I should really get the vaccine. There we go. Alright, that should be better. Okay, so we have those Mirage, Gregory, and back to my original stance. No, not 0-1, but we're doing it back here. Somewhere an idea. Let's see. Okay. Go. Do that again. Okay, good. Thank goodness this is a main quest difficulty, yeah? Oh, I forgot I had to do that. Then step back. Come on. Come on, main quest difficulty. Surely it's not that difficult to beat. Come on. Come on, give me another one. There we go. Nice. Why am I backing up when assault is active? That should be the opposite case here. I'm supposed to get closer to her. Oh. I'm supposed to get closer to her whenever the assault effect activates from the Bandersnatch. What happened? It's completely the opposite of what I remembered it to be. What happened there? Strange. Because the zero ray strat is that what you have to do is essentially you have to activate the assault buff from Bandersnatch, and whenever it activates, you will close into the enemy. And that's where we use the extremely short range zero ray to go on and spam it twice, right? And if your cast speed is fast enough, you actually have enough time to recharge and stab in one more zero ray there before you back out again. Except here it's like, what happened is that even though I activated the assault buff from Bandersnatch, I end up being backed off, which supposedly should only happen when I fail to activate the buff. So, what happened in the past 5 months? I haven't been checking the update log. What happened? What happened to the vet update log? Why am I not getting the proper interaction that I'm supposed to expect? Strange. Anyways, back to 5, get me the heal. Up here to stick to this side. Give me the heal. 3 and 4. Mirage is there. Gregory. Okay, so we're an idea. And give me another charge, real quick. Okay, we're good. Alright. Back to this again. This should be done properly this time. Come on, give her the paralyzed. There we go, over here. Look at this. This isn't supposed to happen. What happened? Why? There. Sheesh. Hmm? What happened? Oh, okay. These dragons, I'm guessing, are kind of like, sort of like fashioned to be like instantly counter humans because they've been like hunted down. So it's like, okay, we have to fight back. Oh, come on, really? Mobs? Now we're dealing with mobs? Anyways, with that said, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and slap in some quick earthquakes, yeah? Yeah, get wrecked. Samanai, you're just too weak. You're no match against the dragon you're fighting. Ah, so Lydia's a neutral dragon then. So neutral in the sense of like neutral alignment, because for Lydia's case, she's just there to maintain the balance, right? She's just there to attempt to maintain the balance of like the world and everything. However, as we mentioned with the whole Keltoy Lich thing, that the dragons are being hunted down and sealed off so that their power would be used to fuel the previous blessings that the previous gods left behind, 12 gods left behind. And so some dragons essentially try to form an alliance to counter and rebel against that. But in the case of Lydia, she is one that chooses to stay neutral. Okay, understood. Blitz. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Lydia, go ahead and translate that, yeah. Interesting. What, is she gonna fall asleep? Yeah, she is falling asleep. Oh dear. Right. So, in the case of... I was gonna say something a bit more just in case like the main quest was gonna be proceeding, but... Well, you just went ahead and cut me off halfway like that. That is rude. Hidoidesu. Why you do that to me? So anyways, as I was thinking is that the way that they're structuring this arc here is that we will get to see like there are two different alliances essentially. Not really alliances per se, there's an alliance and then there's the non-alliance. So the alliances essentially are the ones that are rebelling against the sealment of the dragons, and so they're kind of like resisting it, and in some cases even going ahead and doing the opposite of what they're supposed to do, which is maintaining the balance. Whereas there are some outliers that don't join the alliance, like Lydia right here, and they are the ones that still want to maintain the balance, but they're probably not as certain as like whether they're pre-sealed or not. And so it's like, yeah, there's that. But yeah, politics. Hooray! Now we're dealing with the post-war politics of life. Isn't that lovely? Oh man, can't say I'm not surprised, but yeah, it really sucks that we got this as like the sort of like a cliffhanger point. It really sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, with that said, that's gonna be it for today's episode. So yeah, it's gonna be probably we're gonna see you in like 3 months before the next episode. Yeah, with that said, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Iruna Online content. Even though it's only the main quest, but I mean, if you've seen Torm Online, you'll see that, especially with episode 2 of Iruna, that will be especially relevant. So yeah, if you haven't played Iruna Online before, go ahead and play, especially up to at least chapter 2, episode 2 in this game, to fully understand or better understand the dragon youths, which we call here in Toram, we call it rare dragons. But yeah, would be nice to play both games to at least get the further story of the actual world here. So yeah, but that's it. That's everything for me today, and I'll see you guys next time. XPPlayer out. Yeah, I used Bye-Bye in Toram at school. Oh well, it is what it is. You know, this is actually a pretty neat ice cave to be around in this hot summer.